Hi, it's Andrew, the English Recruiter, and what I thought I'd do today is just very quickly run through the impact of following or being followed. Now, what you can see here is that at the moment I'm not actually following anyone. Alright, so what we have here is group posts, a promoted post, and it's very nice that Robert has taken his position. I find it a little bit strange that it has to be promoted, and they've clearly got quite a bit of cash because they want to pay to advertise and put the PR release out, etc. Then we've got again 3D printing. It's an active group. There's some good content in that group if you think of joining it. And then we've got some others here as well. All right, so we just move that up and we say right. These are contacts that are people that were uploaded but have not connected or I've not chased up. So if we look here at the people follow, so this is what's interesting. When you actually get or want to follow things, you can follow companies, obviously hashtags, people that are out of your network who are not connections. I'll come on to that one in a minute. And also connections of yours who you actually want to follow. So at first glance, we have 2,843. Do I know all of these people that I am following? Or sorry, that are following me? No, but I'm actually grateful for the amount of spam and the posts and all the other rubbish that I put up, that they still seem to stay and think that some of it is of interest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this now, but I am actually going to follow every single one of these, and then we'll see what happens to the main profile page when you first log on, and then I'll tell you why it's a very good idea, or you'll probably see why it's a very good idea just to follow those that you think are important. All right, or people that you know well, etc. Because I've got a feeling it's going to get really busy. So I'm going to now just, let's see how long this takes. If I had a good singing voice, I'd do that. But the clicking is going to drive you nuts. So what I'm going to do is pause the video while I finish this all off and then resume when it's done. Okay? Go make a coffee. I think you might need a little bit longer. See you in a minute. Bye. So 23 minutes later, it was a long cup of coffee. We've got to the end of following the various people, and we've done the click on the 2,843. Now what you'll also see up here are 3 notifications, and clearly 3 people that may have been out of network suddenly want to connect. So in some ways you're actually gaming LinkedIn, because what you're doing is you're actually sending an alert to different people. And also some people can't remember who you are, so possibly they've decided to have another look at your profile again. So if you're looking for a job, unfollow everybody, wait a little bit, maybe a few days or a week, and then go back in again and refollow. Now that will be especially important for particular things where you're looking for hiring managers, or you're looking for industries, or you're looking for companies of particular interest. Now the other thing I'll say as well is that won't worry about who's going to connect to me. Obviously what I've done at the moment with the following is, if we go back here, here we go, I'm only, let's have a look, see what happens. And I'm now following 2,813, so clearly I've lost some of these numbers, or alternatively LinkedIn hasn't given me all of the information. I think it's the latter. They haven't given me the information. So if we look on that, and then we put out of network. So we can see at the moment only 177 and not in my connections. Companies I'm following, now I'm a bit limited here, as you can see. So we'll go and click their little icon, let them do the job. Fresh perspectives, well, I've got zero interest in doing this sort of rubbish. So what we'll do is we'll do a company search really simply. And for example, we're doing a job search. Imagine that we're somewhere in France. So let us look around the Lyon area. Companies. Oh, there you go. Good old LinkedIn. So let's just put Lyon. Great. So what we do here is Lyon. So this now tells us that we've got 14,562 results in Lyon. And it's not much of a search pattern because we've got every single type of company here. So what you'd actually do is go back to the search filter, and you may even hear the church bells in the background. Yes, I'm in Switzerland. So we put Lyon, search, companies. Let's get rid of this. Go back to the original. It's not behaving very well. Oh, let's go there. Right. Let's do locations. Lyon. Sometimes the old way is the best way. And what you can do is you can either do companies or alternatively then hit that button there. And if you're looking for a particular industry, just again, don't forget this is the free version. It's no different to anything else. So if we put in here mechanical or industrial engineering, and this starts to tell me who is in locations. Now this is actually real time, so you're actually starting to see how their search options are not working. Right, so we've got 20,000 people, and as you quickly flick through here, you're only going to get about 3,000 in your results. So these are the companies that are actually in the industry that you're after, and in the local area if you happen to be living in Lyon and looking for a job. So what we do here is look at this. And this particular company in aerospace has got 124 employees. And then you scroll down here and just have a look for which one that you may be actually interested in. Now, why I did it that way was because instead of using multiple individual searches, if you've got the free account, you'll hit a thing called the commercial search limit. This avoids that because you're going through the company list. And the other thing I would do is, when you're at this particular company, bookmark the page or simply follow. Alright, so you're actually building up your whole database of companies of interest, as well as alerting everybody in your network because you followed them, that it would be a great idea if their update or anything else could be used or actioned later. Alternatively, if they're out of network, they may think it's worth connecting to you. So that one action of stopping following and then leaving it a week and then following everybody again has resulted in some connections. And when you're starting to do this and you're looking at the companies, you're trying to get a bit more focused, which will actually help your job search strategy. Okay, so that's what happens. Now, in answer to what happens here, here's the problem. When you add 2,000 odd, you've still got the promoted, and we're starting to see more of the individuals that are first connections are liking things. Yamaha restarting production. So a lot of information going on. What you probably want to do is look at this. Tim's up to his usual. So there you're going through and you'll see different things going on. For example, 380s. So there's a lot of things that will fill your news thing. My problem is you will only see maybe 10 or 15% total of all of the activity. So again, just keep concentrating on the nuclear, the small number that you're actually wanting to focus on that will help you get your job. That's another part of the strategy, and I'll cover that later in further videos and stuff. But I just wanted to show you that is one little trick hack that nobody ever uses, but I do. So hope you found it was worth sharing. Have a good one, and hope you see the next video. Watch it or go through some of the older ones and build up your LinkedIn profile. And I do wish you every success in your search for a new job.